Hey Glow Getters, it's your girl Ariel Rose.
And I'm Khadija J.
And welcome back to Grind and Glow. So, how have you been, girl?
Girl, it's been a tough week. Finally started a new job, so exciting.
Yes,
so,
Congratulations,
thank
snaps for
thank you. So, just getting adjusted back into the working life. I finally have a break after a full work week. I feel like I just got on my weekend and it's already gone, but whatever.
It'll happen quick to you. It'll happen quick. We just got back from a trip last week. It was eventful.
Eventful it was.
It was eventful. I'm recouped, although I didn't have much of a choice. But yeah. So today it's just us again. I love it when it's us, not gonna lie.
It is kind of nice. It is.
But welcome to No Face, No Case.
Y'all already know what no face, no case means.
And
so
if you
don't,
and if you don't, No Face, No Case came about when I wish I Urban Dictionary did. This is my Urban Dictionary definition of no face, no
let's
case.
Hear this.
Is when you posting somebody on your social media, but you have like their hand in the picture, or it's the back of them, like it's a hug picture,
right? Them subliminals.
Like a hug picture. Basically, if the face of the person is not in the picture, there is no case. Ergo, no face, no case. So we have seen a lot of this. A lot of this. It's funny though, like.
It is. I feel like, sometimes it be for certain reasons, because I'm not going to lie. I'm an abuser of no face, no case. Like,
not an abuser of it.
But my no face, no case be for a good reason. You just pop it out of nowhere. But it's so funny because then when you pop it out of nowhere, everybody is like, where this came from?
Right,
It's like you already got them questioning because it's no face, no case. But it's like you ain't tell nobody about it and you just drop it. So everybody like, hold on, what I missed?
Right. So then it comes to the question, like, is doing a no face, no case post just as significant as if you posted the whole person? Like if you posted the face, is it as significant?
I feel like it kind of draws even more than just actually posting the person.
Because it's like, why are you hiding them?
Right. Because it's like when you post a person, some people have speculations. They may know who it is.
Speculation.
But they don't know for a fact. So if you post a face, you just confirmed. But no face, no case. Now, it's like you really got folks wondering, like, folks is really on their toes trying to figure out, like, y'all wasn't this concerned before.
Right. Because mind the business that pays you.
And
I'm not paying you.
At all. Like, at all. So I'm confused. Help me to help you understand.
No, people be whole G.I. Joes out here, Indiana Smith.
Literally
trying
to
find out.
And they'll go back to like, okay, did they post this then? When did they post this? Who is there a guy that posted the same
people,
thing?
Yeah, posting in the same vicinity.
Right. Because, people are quick. They will measure stuff up because they'll see a guy post something, then a girl post something. Then they'll go back and they'll be like,
the same location.
It's the same location.
Right.
And he's trying to play investigator, Inspector Gadget out here. Like,
Inspector Gadget, yes. No, that is hilarious. No, because but those be like the pictures you can keep posted after you break up, though. Like if your whole relationship is no face, no case, and it's not just because because then there's a difference between an IG story post and an IG post,
right?
Because like a post,
like it's solidified, it's legit. Like you made the whole page, like it ain't something that's
right.
Like you on there,
right?
Everybody might not see the story for that day,
right?
And you may not keep it up the whole day, but if you post that post,
because you don't have to keep it up those whole 24 hours. You can edit. I mean, you can delete a picture whenever you want to, but you
can. But I feel like posting on the page. You know how many people didn't see that already? That's refreshing their Instagram. So you got to think about how many people didn't already saw that before you even tried to delete it off the page.
That's true. And then like the thing with posts is you can kind of know people that see it, but you can't know everybody that sees it. It's not like an IG story where like you can literally see all hundreds of odd or whoever, how many people.
Right, because not everybody gonna like it. They may see it, but they ain't gonna like it. So
it's getting sent into some group chats, like
it's in people's chats, DMs, like everything. Everybody's circulating it around, talking about it, like just that quick. You was topic of discussion.
and didn't even know it. It could happen in a blink of an eye, sis.
That's why you gotta be strategic how you post and what
you
gotta
post.
Be
strategic. What's your strategy, sis? What's the Khadijah strategy?
Like
of
I
no
said,
face, no case.
Like I
Go.
said, sis. Okay, no face, no case. Like, you know, I feel like you can't do a no face, no case too soon. Like, let's just say you and that person just started talking. It ain't even been a good 30 days. You ain't even made it past the free trial period. Nothing.
You can't free trial period.
Hey, 30 days free trials. You got to run it, test it out. You don't know. They might not make it to the subscription. But, you know, so it may be too early for a no face, no case. Because, of course, you don't want to just post a person. Because then you out here looking dumb if it don't even work out. So, you know, you got to strategically, I say no face, no case. Depending on, because I'm a little low-key person. So my no face, no case didn't come till recently. Like, that was a whole year. So, I mean, everybody's different. But I just feel like with no face, no case, you have to think about it because anything you do, there's going to be a reaction and counter reaction. So you have to mentally prepare yourself like, okay, am I ready to even post this for all these reactions? Because everybody at that point wants to be a part of what's going on with you and they want to know. And I mean, it's not always bad that they want to know, but it's just nobody knew and it just came out of nowhere. It's like breaking news on CNN that just happened, literally. So it's like, I say give it a couple of months before you know face no case, because you got to even see if that person is even gonna make it. Because even with a no face no case, you can still kind of look not as stupid with a post, but it's like people pay attention to stuff. Because you got a no face no case this month, then that one don't work, and you got one 2 months later, people gonna realize them ain't the same people. So you gotta think about when you do stuff, like you just gotta plan it out.
You gotta plan it out. A lot of thought process was in that just now.
It was like it is. It really is. It's something serious.
Because like, I don't know. I'm in a relationship and I don't really post my significant other, but I've had like guys try to like talk to me or something that know me in person, that know me like in real life, and they'll be like, well, why don't you post your boyfriend? And I'm like, well, why are you pressed?
Right, like why are you know I have a boyfriend.
You literally,
so
that's what I'm saying, you literally know me in real
change?
Life. You know I have a boyfriend. What difference does it make?
Yeah, that's what blows me for real. It's like, what are your intentions of asking me of why I don't post him? So you trying to see how much leeway you can move and probably like maneuver around because you know I don't post him. Like
there's some underlying, I wish we had a guy on now just for that one question. Just so I can know, what is the purpose in you asking me that? Because even if we weren't together and I were to be with you, I would end up treating you the same way. If like, is it that big of a deal to you? Because that's a thing that plays into relationships, especially now with like hashtag relationship goals, you know?
Right.
Like Sierra and her husband. Russell. Megan Good, you know, and everybody asking for people's prayers and whatnot for what they prayed for. So like, even in relationships, with just social media being so much a part of individual people's lives, it has become a thing where like you want to be hashtag, I mean, and not everybody feels that way, but like hashtag relationship goals, especially with like not just celebrity couples, but there's like Instagram couples,
literally like YouTube couples, Instagram couples, and
you
it's
know,
like these couples that just put on this facade like everything is all
it's perfect,
king,
right.
That's kind of like,
and they're getting paid to look like this, you know,
but you don't see the behind the scenes. So it's like now everybody wants these goals and stuff, and is trying to like post and live up to that, but at the same time, that's not reality. You're only seeing what they want you to see. And then it's like you fall into that trap. So now you're doing all this stuff, but then you don't know how it's going to affect your relationship.
Right. And then you're looking dumb.
Exactly. Because I mean, I feel you with the
and
posting.
I don't even mean with other people, like then you looking dumb in your own relationship.
Right.
Don't get caught up. And that's not even just relationships, just life in general. Do not get caught up in social media because, and I'm not being a hypocrite because I've done it. And I noticed that I was in the rabbit hole, like deep in there. And I'm like, first of all, it's not that deep. No. And I have to pull myself out of it. So I'm not saying like, oh, I've never done it.
Right.
Because I'd be lying like, what? But It's not that deep because just like you said, people put on what they want.
Right.
You only see the life that people want you to see.
Yeah,
on
that's what social media is.
That's what it's for. People don't post their downfalls. People don't post their fails. You know, they insecurities. People post edited pictures of what they want you to see.
It's a facade. That's what it is. It's a facade to present off the them that they want to see themselves as, and they want everybody else to see them as.
Exactly, for sure, without a doubt. So it's like, don't get caught up in your real life relationship, because you trying to do celebrity couple pranks that you saw on YouTube 2 weeks ago.
But I mean, I definitely feel you with that posting too, because I'm like, you don't always have to post every single thing. Like, if you post one, people know you in a relationship, so it's kind of like you don't have to live your relationship on social media. You may get a post every now and then, like maybe if we're on a vacation or a trip, or you just feel like showing that person off. But every single day, no, it ain't even that deep. Like, they know we together. They ain't got to see it every day.
I don't know nobody that posts a significant other every day though.
It's they might as well every other day, every 2 days, every week. It ain't that deep.
I will say there's this one really cute couple that I see on, like, and I actually went to high school with the guy, and him and his girlfriend are truly just so cute to me. Like, the way, like, and I mean, hey, I'm sure that's how they want to come across too. Right, you know, it's like cute or whatever, but it's working. Right. Like, because I think they're just the most adorable couple. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't be like, oh, y'all are relationship goals, but I'm like, y'all are super cute. Right. Like, I'm happy for y'all. Right. Y'all are super cute.
Right. And I do love seeing love. Don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm just this person that just don't want y'all to see y'all happy. I'm all for love, but some stuff just be a little too much sometimes, which leads into like social media validation. Like, social media should not validate your relationship, because now you're getting people involved that don't even know you or know your significant other, and now you're relying on their validation for them to let you know how your relationship is going, and they're pretty much running your relationship.
Right. And that's the last thing you want, is for other people's, you know, anything, their commentary, their insight, their 2 cents, none of that a part of your relationship, because you need to mind your own yard. Okay, if you don't know what that means, mind your yard and don't mind the yard by you, because nobody else is in your relationship besides y'all two. Right. So it doesn't really matter what anybody else has to say. Right. So that's why I said don't be looking dumb. But I'm not talking about to other people. Like, I mean, within your own relationship. Like, for sure. Because then also, you know, with the whole validation with, like, Insta stalking your significant other. I mean, don't let I guess it's not just Instagram, but like Facebook stalking your significant other, period, probably isn't a good way to go. But
because you're gonna set your own self up for failure. Because absolutely. When you go looking for something, that's when you're going to find something. Absolutely. And like, what are you really getting out of that? You know, like, just that's something you might as well just bring to the table in person with the person that you're with, since that's who you should be consulting that issue with anyway. But Facebook or Instagram stalking your significant other, like, don't do that. You're just causing more stress on yourself and on your relationship, and your significant other doesn't even realize that, so they're not even able to like bring sense to the situation, because they're oblivious, right? And they have no idea why. Like, you just coming at them sideways, and it's like you just caught them off guard. So of course they gonna look at you stupid. Not saying that like they're hiding something or whatnot, but you really just caught them off guard, because I mean, y'all, it's social media. The whole point is to like pictures. It's a social site. So it's like with you stalking, seeing which female or male pictures your significant other's liking, stuff like that. Like I said, at the end of the day, you're only going to hurt yourself, because 9 times out of 10, these people that they're liking pages with and maybe commenting on their picture, they're never going to see these people. That's ever. True. Like,
that's really true.
They're not. These are literally people that are just on social media, and they know them because of social media. They don't even know them. They know their social media.
Right. Be straight calling people their IG names in the streets.
Right. Because if I see an Instagram person in person, I don't know them, but I know your whole IG name.
I've definitely been called by my IG. I mean, my IG name, I guess, is my name, but I've like the whole thing, underscore and all. But that's even like those posts that are like, anybody want to claim this man before, or like anybody want to come to me as a woman before I start spending money on him, or something like that. Those posts kill me.
Sis, when you go looking for stuff, is going to come. Don't ask questions that you don't want to know the answer to, because you setting your own self up for that one. Because now you may have females from the woodworks that he been cut off a long time ago, and now they finna just fabricate a whole story.
That's facts.
Because
that's
you asked
true.
For it.
That's
so
true.
They don't want to see that him or her, whoever it is, happy. So now they're gonna bring up stuff from the past, and you're gonna believe it because they'll tell you that someone that they dealt with. But they don't deal with that person no more. That person now is just fabricating stuff to cause friction in your relationship.
And this isn't even just coming from a female standpoint, because guys do this junk too.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
Fellas definitely do this junk too. Because that's even, like, on our last episode, they're saying, you know, like, a female's friends, it might be, like, jealousy. But right. I've seen it all too often, too many times in, you know, guy groups too. So that's... Yeah, because, I mean, if it's someone you have been with, or of course you're going to have ties to them, you know, it's just inevitable.
Right.
You know, once you're involved with someone to a certain point, you know, there is an attachment, whether you want it or not.
Right.
You know, so that's one thing. But those posts absolutely kill me. Because there's levels to posting too. It's like, is the post on Snap? Is the post on IG? Are y'all Facebook official?
Right.
And then it's like, oh, are we... we're not official until we're IG official. Like, I've heard some really crazy stuff.
Like,
and it's starting younger now, you know?
Official first. Like, you gotta get approval pretty much to move on to the next social media site. Like, okay, we good on this one. Okay, now we can do this one. I'm just like, that's crazy.
It is crazy. But there's people that really put a lot of thought, effort, and dedication in not just how they present themselves, but how they also present extensions of themselves, which is their relationship, which is their significant other, to the rest of the world. Even though, and we're not talking about people that are like famous. You could have 300 followers on IG and it's the same shit. Oh, excuse me.
And then it's just crazy though too, because these people put in all this thought and effort, and trust, I want to see every relationship win, but the ones that make up, break up, go with the next, them kill me. Like, y'all was good this week and you got all these lovey-dovey posting them, and then y'all fall off. Now you just hate this person, you deleting everything. Then the month later, this person show back up again. I'm like, y'all, the whole world should know that y'all are having issues, literally, because now everybody's just going to y'all for entertainment. Like, y'all are entertaining people. Like, people are being nosy because it's funny, because you're making yourself out here look crazy. And then it's like the ones that hop, guys and females, hop from person to person to person. This month, oh, I'm in love with this person, posting up all the sweet texts they sending me, pictures. Oh, that didn't work out. I'm not dealing with no one. I don't want nobody. A month later, oh, we got a new person. They back in action. Like,
they back in action.
Literally, y'all. I see so many people go through relationships like they go through draws. Like, how do y'all fall so quick to be in a relationship that quick? Like, I mean, granted, I know people say, you know, you fall who you fall for, and time doesn't mean anything. But y'all literally like picking them out the bunch. Like, okay, I'm going to do this one for 3 months, that one for 3 months. Like, I'm confused.
Ooh, child. Because just recently, because like, I don't check my significant other's posts at all. Really, like, me and my ex, we didn't even follow each other. Usually I like to keep social media separate from my relationship. And for me, everybody doesn't need to do this, but for me, I feel like that just works out best for me and my relationships. So like, me and my ex, we didn't follow each other at all. Me and my current significant other, we do follow each other, but not on everything. Mm-hmm. And I don't go checking for their stuff. Like, honestly, I get their stuff sent to me more often than I see it myself. And it's not even like it's necessarily bad things, but it's like, it's stuff like, yo, why did you post?
Right, like off the wall, like get your mans, get your mans.
Off the wall type junk, like not even stuff like I'm upset about. It's just like,
right, like
you're a character,
stuff,
so
like,
you post character mess. You feel me? So like, but I did get amped. The other day off of some mess that they posted, and like it was taken out of context. And so I'm like, I'm not telling y'all no stuff that like I don't do, or telling y'all like I'm telling y'all stuff that y'all shouldn't do because I did it. Like, honestly. But yeah, no, like I was mad amped the other day because he posted something. I don't even remember what it was posted anymore. He be posting outlandish mess all the time.
Yeah,
just because that's how he is.
Yeah.
And yeah, and so I got on him like, boy, you better not be having me out here looking dumb. Like, and it was like it had no relation. So I'm like, okay, never mind.
Right, like.
But I was amped, like I was hyped about it.
Like, I don't care what you do, just don't have me out here looking stupid.
Looking dumb. You hear how I say dumb? Like there's a mad emphasis on the
like, nah, like we not finna do that.
And like, oh my gosh, and it's not even like everything isn't about someone else's look on what you have going on, because like I said, mind your yard. So that's why I'm like, but and people be like, oh, mind the business that pays you. But if you're giving them business to mind, you can't really be mad when people mind it.
Right, you can't.
I wanted to leave that where I left it. I said what I said.
Y'all heard it here first. She said what she said.
So yeah, because I remember like back in the day in high school and mess, like you had to be Facebook official with
literally. Like if you wasn't, it didn't exist. It wasn't real.
Exactly. And I feel like, especially, Facebook owns Instagram at that. So it's like, I feel like in the years that transpired from it, it just transitioned to a different app.
Right. Literally.
Literally is all that happened.
Literally. All right, so one other thing we just want to let y'all know and incite y'all with. If you're happy in your relationship and things are going good, don't feel like you have to be peer pressured by social media and others to show your relationship. How people may come to you and be like, oh, you're so happy, you never show it and stuff like that. And that could be for your own personal preferable reasons. I mean, like my co-host said, she doesn't always post her significant other. Those are some things like you just don't always have to post, because when you start getting other things involved in your happiness, that's kind of where it no longer just becomes yours and your happy place, because now you have outside things coming in and affecting it. And if it's something that you are so happy about, like that's your space, that's something that you have to protect, and you want to bask and enjoy in that. So everyone doesn't always have to know every little single thing that's going on, and you shouldn't feel bad about people questioning you about why you don't show it. That's just something that you personally, you're with, and you want to enjoy being happy.
Right, because and then you don't have to take the defense, automatically when someone brings something to you like that as well. It's like, oh, you're happy, or you're in a relationship, why don't you post it? You'll be like, well, because I don't want to. Or be like, well, because that's not your business. Like, you don't have to snap about it. You don't have to automatically be defensive. But I mean, if that's how you operate and that's how you find it better for yourself, then that's for you to do, and that's completely fine.
Right, like I said,
post when you
your
want,
happiness.
don't post when you want. Right. So because that's even a lot of people throw in discussion, like, should you post charitable acts and things like that? But it depends who you're talking to, and it depends who it is, what answer you get. Because some people think you should never post it. It should just be done out of people if you post it, it's not done out of the goodness of your heart. Like, you're just doing it for likes and whatever.
Right.
And I mean, the same goes for relationships. Like, oh, you want everybody to think that you're hunky dory in your relationship, but so and whatever might be happening, and this is whatever, but you're posting so that you can have other people believe what you want them to. And so it's never really that deep, like to to really press your relationship onto social media. Like, if you're happy and you're not showing it, fine. If you're happy and you're showing it, dandy.
Right.
But like, don't feel like, do that because that's what works for your relationship.
Right.
Because then if you're in a relationship and one of you is really big into that and one of you aren't, don't let posting each other on social media be what's gonna be the integral factor in if you guys stay together as a mess.
That one who is posting, they'll feel some type of way
about
and get mad at the other one,
right?
And it's not that they're not happy to be with you or stuff like that.
Right.
Like, those aren't always the situations. They're just not big on that, and they don't want everyone in their world and know what's going on with them. And you have to be comfortable enough to respect that, because they don't question you and ask you, why are you always posting? Like, they know that that's something that you like to do and you want to show it off, and they may be okay with that. But at the same time, like, don't come at them for not posting as much as you may post them. That doesn't mean that y'all aren't in a relationship and y'all aren't happy. It's just y'all have two different views on how y'all see showing the world y'all's relationship.
Right. This is coming from females. Like, let's make that clear. You know, like, I don't know. I want to do a poll now. Maybe we can do a poll after we air this one, and see like females kind of what their outlook on it is, because I feel like we kind of have similar ones, so we can't even like debate on this, because we usually are debating.
Like, we really don't, because I mean, I feel like we're the same. Like, we don't post that much, and it's like, it's not because we're not happy and with someone, but it's like, it's not for all y'all to be in it. Like, let me be happy and enjoy what makes me happy. Like, just let me be happy.
Right. But like, I mean, relationships are tricky for so many odd reasons that I just feel like social media should be at the very bottom of that issue list. And like, and if y'all aren't actually together, like, why is it a discussion?
Right, that's the thing. Like, social media should not be validating y'all's relationship. That should not be a determining factor on what's going on with y'all. It shouldn't. Social media is literally just that, a social site to be social. And that's when you have to differentiate it. Like, it's social media and not the real world.
Right.
Like, so y'all gotta know, like, is this really what you're banking your relationship on? Are you going to jeopardize a relationship for this? Because if so, you don't even need to be in one.
Right. That might take a lot of self-reflection, which is completely fine. And honestly, it's good for you to have some self-reflection to really see, like, can you step back from those platforms? Are you genuinely able to do that and still sustain? Like, you're not anxious because you're away from it, but you're able to still live away from it. I think the sooner we really learn to utilize social media and manage it properly, the better the platforms will become. And I think some people have done a really good job at that.
Yeah.
And I think some people have contoured the idea of social media into like this whole misconstrued conception of reality.
Yeah, pretty much.
When that was never supposed to be the case of it.
Nope. It's literally just excited to be social and connect with people. Like, really, that's it, y'all. It really is. And like sis said, it's never that deep. It's not, because at the end of the day, without social media, guess what, y'all? Life still goes
living
on. Right. Life still goes on.
Living out here, yo. Like, don't let the cameras fool you. I will still be on vacay whether y'all see a picture of it or not.
Hello. Like, hello.
So,
like, y'all don't gotta know my every move. Shoot, maybe some stalkers and crazy people. I don't need them to know my every move.
That's facts. This is totally random, but like, and I don't do it, so this is a terrible tip that I'm giving y'all. But really, you should post things like after you've come back from trips, so that if there is someone just happening to stalk you, they can't stalk you like down to your location. Right. And you probably shouldn't put like your exact location, like especially like hotels, on your posts and stuff, because like I never post the location I'm staying at. I never tag that location when I'm out of town. I might tag like somewhere I'm eating at or somewhere I went out to, and if I do tag the location I'm staying at, I don't do that until I'm back home.
Yeah.
But that's just a quick little random tip to throw in there. You shouldn't do it just in case you have stalkers. Who knows if you do, but just in case. I don't think I have a stalker. If I do, hey, what's up? No, I probably
got hey, what's up, sis? Now you giving the stalker the okay. You just told him, hey.
I don't think that was I giving him an okay.
Yes, you just told.
What if I have a female stalker?
You just told her, hey, what's up, sis? Come my way.
I don't know. I didn't say come my way. Sis, that might be a stretch.
You told them,
let's
hey,
wrap
and it was
this
a
up.
Happy hey. It was too much of a happy hey. Then I don't got time to be like, Khadijah. I mean, I'd be like, sis, that's what you messing up.
Okay.
You told them.
My fault.
That's where you went wrong. That first hey.
The gag is.
That's where you messed up.
I'm crying.
And at that moment, she knew. She duh.
And on that note, let's wrap this up. I'm weak. Nah, but really, what I want y'all to get from this is that we're not telling you to not post a face.
Right. We're not.
of your significant other, even if you don't consider it. This makes me want to go into more discussions that we had before, but we won't do that right now because I'm like significant other, talking, relationships, like when you post them or whatever.
That is a whole nother level too. I will say that definitely is.
But, yes. We're not saying do one or do the other. We're saying do the one that works best for you in your relationship because at the end of the day, y'all the ones in a relationship.
Exactly. No one else, whatever's coming from social media, at the end of the day, it's the two of y'all. If y'all live together, like y'all going home to that person. You got to deal with that person, not everybody else and they mama and daddy, brother, sister, cousin and what they got to say. Like, nah, it's you and you. Like Beyonce said, 1 + 1.
I mean, unless you're polygamous, then
I mean, or you like
that's
open
still a group, I guess. Yeah,
and,
that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, that's a whole other story.
Anyways, all right. So, like and subscribe. I feel like I'm a YouTuber. Well, I guess we do have a YouTube.
Technically.
So subscribe.
Right.
To our YouTube.
We're on platforms to where you can subscribe because you can subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Like
you can, which you absolutely should do.
Exactly.
And you should also leave us a review.
Subscribe. You don't even have to go in and see if there's a new episode. It's automatically already going to download for you because you're subscribed.
So Apple Podcasts is super dope resource. We're on there. We're on SoundCloud. We're on Spotify. We're on Google Podcasts. We're a lot of places. We're on YouTube. If you want to listen to us, you can hear us, I promise. Yes. But yes, like and subscribe us on everywhere, like our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on IG. We are Grind and Glow Podcast on everything except Twitter. We're Grind and Glow Pod. Yeah, we would love, honestly, to hear y'all's feedback. Through our Anchor app, you can actually send us voice memos, or if y'all want to send us a DM, send us an email. We'd love to hear what y'all got to say.
Yeah, because we talk about a lot of stuff. So you send us something, it's liable to go on the show.
Absolutely.
And we'll make sure we leave you anonymous if you don't want to know.
Right, if you want to be anonymous.
But if you want people to know who you are, we'll shout you out, give you a little plug in, all that good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. No question. But like, you got any pointers? You think you have a suggestion that would make us better? Tell us your suggestion.
Right, let us know because we're not perfect.
No, and we're definitely open to
criticism and feedback. Like we want y'all to help us to deliver y'all the best show possible.
You feel me?
I mean, y'all are what motivates us to keep us moving. So if y'all don't like it, then
like
we're not doing something right. I'm weak. And on that note, with this fourth Migo over here.
All right. It's been fun, guys. I'm your girl, Ariel Rose.
And I'm Khadijah J.
And remember, the harder you grind, the brighter you glow. See you later, glow getters.